Hey guys, welcome back. For this video, I already have the modified generic stock piston, like so. It came in the cylinder set, but now I'm going to upgrade with the modified ultra piston. I prefer this in my own guns. I like it because it has plastic pickup and then steel rack. And I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do the spacer for the AoE. Wow! Okay, well, let me shoot it real quick, show you what speed I'm working with. Nothing crazy, but with the AoE, you get more reliability and yada yada. So, let me just show you real quick ways. There's lots of stuff you can buy to just do it, but let me show you what I do and it works. You can use it or just not use it. It's up to you. Hopefully this will answer some of your questions. And with this piston, I've gone through maybe 300 cycles or so, just dry firing with the brick battery in the previous videos. So it has some wear on it, but let's take a look and see what it is on inside. And the tools I'm going to need will be a Dremel tool again, and a drill with a drill bit. Okay, make sure you don't lose the shims. They will go everywhere. Only downside for upgrading and adding more shims. They will go everywhere. Okay, good. Okay, with the piston, I basically cut the second tooth, and like that. So, it's not bad, but let me go ahead and show you how to do the AoE on this. First off, let's look at it in the stock form or unmodified form. Basically, it goes back and it grabs like that. That's okay. But a lot of you guys say that it should be like that, basically at 12. So, this is what I do. Say if you have your gun and, oh darn, the cabinet plate broke, don't throw this away. This is what I do. I use this as a spacer. So what we want to do is basically pull, line, line, and I'm going to use this as a spacer. And then cut extra with this. And check. Okay, that's good. Basically, it just holds the rack in place around the corners. And you can use a large file. Just deburr it. And basically it'll just sit like that. So now you have to get the piston head. And remove it. Okay, the one thing we'll have to change is, I don't know which one I unplugged, but it's similar. You want to change the screw to a longer one. So I just grabbed this one, but you need a longer one. I'm going to go with that one, just to make up the difference. So basically you're going to so basically like that. Just make sure, I want to trim a little right here, and just press it. I'm going to super glue the plate on there before I run it. But now when you have it in there, it'll basically catch like that. Let me cut this tooth.
Away with the pricing games. Gimmicks, 4 a.m. set.
And then let me cut half of the third tooth. Just clean it, so now it's like that. So now when it's in here, it spins, it grabs, and it's at, for the looks of it, I'd say like maybe 12:30 or so. Not the fabled 12 o'clock, but much better. So now it is and over it. So let me go ahead and trim this a little, super glue it a little, and good. Basically, you want to make sure that the hole is the correct size so it fits in there. Okay, grab the super glue. Super glue you don't want to use a lot, but for pistons with racks and racks, usually, well, what I do is I recommend gently separate. And super glue. Add some super glue up in here. And a little right here. Just holds it all together. And tap it. Good. If there's any extra, wipe it off. Good. And then, basically, you want to put a little super glue on here, and like a smidge, just a little drop on the screw. Not a lot, just enough to kind of hold it in place. Oh, good. And that much should be good, just a drop. Put this on and tighten. And just hand tighten, nothing crazy. Oh, and the screw I'm using is a generic 2mm Allen screw, like from another gearbox. Nothing crazy. And now it's good. Put the stock one aside. And double check. And bam. Has room for clearance, which is good. Pickup is good. Okay. Now also when you're installing a new piston, always want to make sure that the piston rails are loose. First off, just pinch. It's kind of snug, it's not loose. Got to clean this out. Just use like a small file. Kind of do both sides. It's easier to open up the piston, which is plastic. And then check again. Nope. A little more. I'm good. Usually inside the gearbox there are little casting imperfections and burrs, but a simple file and they're gone. Basically, I'm just rounding the corners on the rails just a little. Just round them. You can use a Dremel tool, that's fine. And that's better. Good. Now just put it back together and shoot a couple hundred rounds through it. Spring, 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 spring. Good. And now let's check it. And try the bigger battery. Cool. So basically with the AoE, the piston is already good. I just skewed it back a little so it catches better. And now there's more surface area, so this setup should last a very, very, very long time with a decent rate of fire. Stay tuned for more videos.